Simple Man with Ethan Crelinsten, Nicky Rod, and Damien Anderson. Oh, stay a while if you know about the jiu-jitsu. If you don't, you can come too. This is B-Team.
The title of this should be B Team's new head coach.
Dima her.
Please don't.
Dima
Please
her.
don't.
I don't get it.
You don't get it?
You don't get it?
Dima
Good,
her.
thank you. Because I don't like
her.
the comparison with Danaher.
Okay,
Like
never mind.
Danaher?
Oh, Dima her. Oh,
But he doesn't like it, so no, never mind.
But the thing is, like, if you look at it objectively, I'm a complete
Way
different...
better. Oh.
No. Like,
We're still
more,
DDS now.
more hair, not much, but more. Less injuries. Still injured, but less injuries. No, I think...
Dima Death Squad.
Yeah.
The DDS.
Nice ring to it. Oh,
We are
DDS.
back.
Oh.
We are back,
We're
baby.
back, bitches. Fucking DDS once again.
But I think I'm a complete different person from John Danaher. Wouldn't you agree? Like, you know it better than me.
Equally as autistic.
Fuck.
No, no. Definitely very different. You're definitely way more like outgoing and like talkative than John is. Also, I mean, you guys are both serious in training, but like, I don't know. You guys,
They're
what would you guys say?
different people.
They're different. Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
different.
The room, the energy in the room is different. I prefer it with you running training. I think is a lot more room and just a lot more room for like movement and creativity, and a lot more room for discussion amongst peers and just like trial and error and sort of collaboration.
For those that don't know, like, you know, the beginning is usually some type of like base gamed round type of thing as a warm up, and it allows you to be creative and like, play with different
it's
ideas.
not one move. It's a position, and you hit your go-to moves
what
from that
kind of-
position.
We'll say like the goal on top is, so you're going to be in some type of Arimiyashi Garami or Delahiva, and your goal is just to maintain top position. So like you're being creative, you're displacing your weight in certain areas, but it's like there's a concept of trying to stay up on top and how to apply more weight to the person on bottom, but it's not necessarily an exact move. This is exactly how to do it. So I like the idea that an athlete can then use his or her own kind of creativity
Repertoire of
exactly because we all have different styles, and
Yeah,
you know,
we're gonna approach like if you ask me and you to stay on top in Delahiva, we have two
different ways,
partners
equally as effective.
We're gonna have but yeah, we're gonna go about it very different ways. We're gonna have different counters. We're gonna have different things that work on you or me that doesn't work on the other person, vice versa. And so, but give us first maybe like a little intro, who you are, where you come from, how you ended up on this podcast with these three simple men, and we'll take it from there.
Pretty simple. I was born as a simple man. And this was my destiny, to be right here.
Yes.
Our paths have crossed.
And eat some jerky afterwards.
That's right.
Please let me try this jerky. Looks really good. Okay, so my name is Dima Murovanni, and I started jiu-jitsu pretty old. I think at 24 years old.
Wow.
So it should be 7 years now.
How old are you now? Oh, okay.
31.
Okay.
And half of the time I was pretty much injured. But every time when I was injured, I spent way more time on jiu-jitsu because I'm pretty much, like I said, a little bit of autistic, I would say. So maybe a little bit.
Yeah.
All of us are retarded.
It's a spectrum.
Yeah, all retarded. Like, you need to be one of both in jiu-jitsu to be good. Ask yourself who you are. Okay. Just kidding. Yeah, and I spend the time wisely, like watching tape, sitting by the mat, trying things out, stuff like that. And this is pretty much my jiu-jitsu journey. Like, I can talk hours about this, but yeah, tried to be a competitor, failed because of the body. And
well,
now I'm
you
a coach.
started competing
Yeah.
when you just got into it.
Yeah, my first competition was after 2 months of training. So
Awesome.
Mine was after 2 weeks.
Oh, crazy.
Yeah.
Mine was after 7 seconds.
I actually competed before training.
Is that actually true?
Yeah, yeah. I
Oh,
was
wow.
like, I can fucking do this shit.
That's insane. Did you win?
Yeah, I won. And I was like, I have to pursue this. Total big. It's a fucking lie. No, I don't
okay.
remember my first competition.
Now I can't trust you. I thought that was.
Yeah, how do we know
guys
anything
never
you say is
tested
true?
me. These guys make fun of me because I'm black.
You don't know what color you are.
I don't know. It's gray. It's a shade.
Okay, fuck. Crazy.
yeah,
2 months. All right.
So 2 months, and my goal was to compete once a month at least. I remember the first match ever. Like, it was crazy. My arms were fucked afterwards. I just know.
Fatigued.
Yeah, I'm like,
Just
this is what
adrenaline
He got on bar like
holy
shit.
So
His elbows are broken. My arms were fucked.
man, my technique was so bad, but I won the first fight, and I think I lost the second just because of fatigue. And then as a white belt, I think I didn't win any single tournament. And then I got my blue belt after 1.5 years, and every tournament, a part of 2 where I got second, I competed at, I won. And I also competed against higher belts because I used pretty much the cross-ashi system that nobody did back then.
At the time, yeah.
Yeah, nobody had the DVDs on it. And man, I felt pretty good. I also competed against, like, I think in my last tournament, against a European runner-up at blue belt in the gi. I don't know if it's IBJJF or...
Oh, you compete in the gi as well?
Both.
Oh, okay,
Yeah,
okay. Wow.
Because my coach made me train gi. So I only trained no gi in my head pretty much. So I never used gi grips. And the real no gi training only began after my
I'm going to have to
injuries.
talk a little bit closer. I
Oh,
don't know,
sorry.
but-
Yeah.
but you might have.
So the real no gi training began only after the injuries. But yeah, in the last tournament, I think I beat him twice. And then I got injured 1 week after with an electric chair by a brown belt.
Your knee?
My knee. But listen, that's the story. He electric chaired me. I didn't know what it was. And then pam, pam, pam. And I was like, played it cool. Oh, nothing.
Was your knee making that?
Yes.
Okay,
It was very loud. Torn ACL, torn meniscus, almost broken tibia or a bit.
Fractured.
Yeah, fractured,
tibia?
yeah. And I was like, oh, no, I'm cool. So I'm rolling
Play
with,
it off. Play
Bro,
it.
So I will never forget this. After this, I had 2 rounds, one with a Brazilian black belt that was at our place and one with my coach. And I tapped both of them with a footlock from cross-ashi. And I'm like, yeah, man, now it's getting started. And then I'm talking to my coach. I told him about my leg. He looks at me. You're fucking stupid, Dima. And I look at him. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then I start jumping on the leg to prove that I'm good. And I'm jumping. And I'm like, see you tomorrow. Yeah, couldn't walk home. 2 years later, I trained again.
Jesus.
Wow,
That actually, electric chair, like, Scorpion, it's super
Those are
rough
brutal
on
breaks.
the ACL.
Yeah.
I think
Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain he would get tattoos for every ACL he tore.
What would he do?
He would. I think he got a little tattoo of a scorpion or a little X mark or something like that. There's and he has 5 of them or had 5 of them.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. I didn't tell the story completely.
Yeah, Damien.
Sorry. The guy that did it on me was a brown belt.
Yeah.
And he was training at Arthos before. I think at this time he was probably one of the best in Germany, in competing. And he did this to Jonatas Gracie.
He subbed him?
No.
Oh.
He looked at me. He's like, oh, didn't work on Jonatas Gracie.
Did he win? Did he win?
No, he didn't compete with him. He trained
Wait, so
with him.
Jonatas Gracie was competing in Germany somewhere?
No. He trained at Arthos there. So he trained
Oh,
with
I
them.
see. Okay, my bad. I was confused
And
as
now
well.
I will finish the story with the most important part. He was a brown belt at this time, and his leg got torn with an electric chair when he was a blue belt by another guy in the same gym because he didn't know what it was. It's the same
so
story.
that's
He's
why.
passing it on.
Yeah, he's passing it on. Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you, Fabi Benz.
So
Electric chair's like a calf slicer.
It's like a deep half guard with a cross body ride hook on the guy's leg. That's a fair
yeah, that's the
description,
best way
right?
you're gonna explain it to him.
So
From bottom.
from
Yeah,
bottom.
on
Let's
bottom.
say I'm like deep half guard on you on bottom, and I lock a cross body ride hook on your back leg,
on your leg, yeah.
and then just fucking
But the goal is
extend it out like that.
you use it. So it's like, say I have deep half, I have a scooper with my right hand. I'm around their waist or leg with my left hand, and I have my scorpion or electric chair. I use it not to off balance.
Yeah.
And that's what tears the knee.
If you just get swept with it,
You're chilling.
You're chilling. You can alleviate
It's
the
when you
pressure
fight
and use your. If you try and stay on top and fight it, you get your leg split, and then
That's fucked.
your
If
knee
you were better
explodes.
at doing splits, would that help?
Not really, because I was good at splits. So this
Really?
this is why it happened. The thing is,
Uh-oh.
I only felt it.
A stretch.
Yeah, I only felt the stretch. I think the problem is is it external rotation if I go
Technically
to
internal.
It's internal rotation.
I guess.
I am pretty bad in internal, but really good in external.
Yeah.
That's
right?
most people, yeah.
Yeah, so I think this is the issue. If you have good external rotation, like our boy Nicky Rod here, I think
Yeah,
you
Nicky
will-
and Jay both have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We rotate.
Surprisingly, a lot of
all
wrestlers have
directions.
good internal and external rotation.
Yeah.
Like I see them, like wrestlers will like fucking basically sit on their ass with their legs.
Yeah,
out,
like Musamichi style.
something like that. Yeah, it's fucking.
They also
crazy.
limp leg without even. They don't limp leg and do this. They just like it's
Bro,
nuts. I've seen you and Jay do
super
that a
off
lot.
topic. Craig does this, but also Ant.
Yeah.
Ant does this. He doesn't limp leg towards the secondary leg. He limp legs towards like on the outside.
Oh, like he
Yeah,
whips his leg out?
He limps it out, so like he'll face you and limp this direction. Craig also does it.
Wild.
My knees will break.
I switched to double leg.
I mean, yeah, you can try.
I'll be successful.
Yeah, I would do that too. Yeah, if you.
I mean, it's just
Yeah, I choose
it's
his
just
move.
a thing.
No.
What's the name of your student that's here as well?
Linus.
Linos.
Linus.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, tough.
The only thing that I taught, so that's the story. He signed up when I was injured. So I was still working at the academy. And I signed him up when he was 15, I think. And after B team, the first time that I visited you guys, I think in 22, I started to do actually no-gi training at my place. So this is where I started, like not only training, but also coaching, because I needed good people to train with.
This is in Berlin, right?
This is in Berlin, yeah. And I grabbed Linus, and he pretty much started with me from day one. It's
Nice.
no-gi training. And my thing was like, okay, how can I make him the best in a short amount of time? Pay attention, it's in 22. And my thinking was, I want him to succeed in the ADCC rule set. I don't have any good leg lockers there. Like I was the best by the time, so I can get him like to a good level there, right? But not the best level. So the main thing was wrestling. So this is where I developed our wrestling system and our defensive wrestling system, especially from the 4-point and standing position. I knew that he is tough, so I added some hand fighting sequences. And then after 6 months, he beat a new wave black belt.
Who?
Linus. He beat
Yeah.
what's his name? again?
Cammy. You know Cammy?
What?
Cameron
Cammy
Florchak.
Donnelly?
No.
No,
Another Cammy.
Florjack.
Cameron Florchak.
He's a new wave dude.
I don't know if I don't think he got his black belt at
Oh.
New Wave.
I think he
but
trains there.
Wait,
He
is he from
trains there.
Vegas?
He's from TriStar, I think.
He's not from. No. He's Canadian. He's from Toronto. He was very big in the gi for a while. He's actually I've trained with him. He's
good.
really
He's
good.
good.
Yeah, he's fucking good. He's very good in the gi.
Oh, okay.
He's like moving into nogi. He's been doing nogi for a while.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, so that's the first time I heard of Linus.
Linus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Linus.
So I distinguish between performance training and skill training. So for him, I had a lot of performance training just so he can build his name up pretty quick. And after 2 years of training with me, he placed top 8 at trials and he beat Chris Wojcik. But he at ADCC
Europeans,
trials,
I forgot.
yeah, the recent European.
shit.
So you can actually be very, very good in a short amount of time if you focus on performance. And I think this is what Nicky Rod is doing and J Rod. Both of them did this. So I pretty much studied them and was looking at how can I do it. And Nogi, especially ADCC, you want to be safe and sound from the top, and you want to be good at the hand fighting. And I think Nicky Rod has also a DVD on it, so buy it. Yeah. This was pretty much the story of me and Linus, and one day he will win ADCC trials and also ADCC. And
How did you get connected with JoJo? Because obviously Joe Chen trained with us. You also trained with us. But how did you guys?
The first
and-
link.
yeah.
We're talking about this in the car.
How did you guys actually make the connection to be like, oh, I'll start cornering you or start coaching you? Like, how did that come about?
Yeah, so I met Jozef at B Team, I think in March 22. And I don't know why, but I just talked to him because he looked kind of
retarded?
Asian. Yeah, Asian, but also why. I didn't know who it was, where he's coming from and stuff.
He was
So-
definitely not American, so you're like, oh, you're like me.
One of
yeah,
us.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then he told me that he's part German. So I'm a German. So
He's part everything.
yeah, he's part everything, true.
Yeah.
So, and then when we actually got connected was when I looked at his notebook, like his laptop.
Huh.
Because he had 20 tabs open of jiu-jitsu. And I'm like, oh, let me open mine. And then
I have 22 tabs open.
Yeah. I had also a bunch of tabs off.
Oh, 2 are Pornhub.
open.
Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah, and then we watched it together, and that's how we connected. And
Awesome.
The porn.
But yeah, but before that, so your original connection to B team, how you ended up in B team, is also kind of interesting.
Yeah.
And that takes it even further back if you
Yeah.
want to, like what we were saying in the car.
Yeah. So I met a very funny guy.
What are you laughing at?
I'm laughing because you were like, you know what you said in the car? It's like him talking shit about New Wave. And he's like, no.
No.
Come on,
Wait,
say it.
he specifically said he can't say that. What we said in the car about New
Yeah, I
Wave.
said
Just kidding.
I did say some shit. I'm like, let's talk about this now because I don't want to fucking put this on the podcast.
All right. So, sorry, go on. So how did
Yeah.
you end up at B team?
Yeah. So when I was injured, we were in a tournament in, I think, Chemnitz. It's like in Germany. And Cameron Donnelly trained under John with you guys.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
back then. And I just saw him compete against one of my friends. And he beat one of my friends with a wedging back take from outside Ashi.
Sick.
And nobody...
Should have got mine. Sure.
Yeah, and I think that was in 21. So nobody really still knew what it was. They knew it, but it's pretty late in like Germany and Europe when the scene hit over. So I was like, bro, you're training under Danaher? And he's like, how do you know this? And that's how it clicked. And then for the next match, I cornered him. So
Cornered Cam.
Yeah, Cameron. Just because he didn't have anyone with him, he was there by himself. From
So that was the first connection to someone who had trained with us,
exactly
right?
But that was still new, or that was still DDS, New Wave.
It was
or
way
whatever.
back in the
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Okay.
So then my leg is finally healed. I trained for a month in Germany, and I was like, okay, I'm ready, because at this point of time I still want to win trials. Okay, I want to.
You want
the
to be
best.
a competitor.
Exactly, I want to be a competitor, and I was like, let's go to Austin because you guys split up. And originally I want to go to Hansel Gracie's and go to Danaher. But then I asked Cammy, and I'm like, bro, where should I go? And he told me, brother, listen to me, you want to go to B team.
Why did he say that? I'm surprised because if I was on the other side,
I would say go to
like I might. It's like it's hard to say because usually, like, why would you not follow John and Gordon?
I mean, why I may have said to Dima, but did you have any coaching aspirations at all back then, or it was
No,
only
I just
competitive?
want to be the best. I want to be
Oh,
the best.
well then,
that was
yeah,
everything.
I don't
He's
know.
like, then
why
I came
you
to B team and you crushed my dreams. I realized it couldn't happen. No, but wait. So do you know why Cammy went to B team, or what did he say?
Well,
like what? Okay, yeah.
Should I tell the story?
Wait,
we
why
can always
Cammy
edit
went to
things
B
out.
team?
We can always edit things out.
Yeah, no, I can tell her that you don't have to adult, but he didn't like the full approach of John Danaher. Like, not the training approach, but also how he is personally with you. I don't know if you guys can understand this. I can't because I never trained with John. I talked to him briefly at main character. We can go into this later. But yeah, he told me, if you want to have a fun environment with good technique and good people that will help you out, go to B team. And best decision ever. Thank you, Cameron. Like, best
Cammy
decision.
Donnelly.
Yeah, best decision ever.
Love that guy, man.
Yeah, super funny.
I definitely.
What do we always say?
What?
Fucking
Credit where credit is due. Credit where credit's due. That's bro, Dima. That's Cammy's credit.
Dude,
Credit.
oh yeah,
to
credit
Dima,
where
all right?
Credit's where credit's due.
Credit is due.
Dude, I'm in Belgium with Nicky. Some random guy just walks up to me at the camp and is like, credit where credit is due. And then he's like, I'm friends with Cammy. I'm like, oh, fuck. I totally
Credit
forgot
where
about that.
credit's due.
But, okay, so yeah, continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty much it. And then
I think it
came to
would have
B team.
been quite difficult to develop an intention to be like coaching anyone at their.
I mean,
I think
impossible.
impossible is the word I would use. Yes.
Yeah.
You would be better off keeping that to yourself.
Yeah, that's a
Don't
big-
tell anybody that you want to be a coach.
Yeah, it just wouldn't. It would get shot down. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that it was a good choice in the long run for the coaching aspect because there's like a vacuum that needed to be filled, like a position that we were all kind of like juggling amongst ourselves.
Yeah.
And we're all fully intended to compete, so it's like we're kind of doing both here and there, which is
It's
just
hard. It's hard.
hard to yeah. Instead of having one guy whose sole focus is to run the room in the right direction.
It's also great to have outside eyes looking in.
Yes,
You know, like we're focused on ourselves. It's like you can see, You can see a little bit of bits and pieces of everybody's intention when they're training. So
And their holes and their attributes. My favorite is you had said this briefly, like you pair us up and no one says no. Like we're just like, all right.
you can't say no.
Coach says it.
Coach
Coach
says it, brother. Coach says do. That's it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's one of my
Pretty great.
Yeah.
Oh, Nicky threw up yesterday.
Nicky Ryan?
bro.
Nice.
I heard it
That's
was rough.
beautiful.
That
I
was
love it.
That was my birthday present. Sorry.
That's why he's not
it
in
was his birthday
today.
yesterday. Well, he has
His
staff now.
fucking
But also,
barf day,
he
more
was
like it.
pissed.
Oh, for sure.
Why was he pissed?
Because
So,
effort.
well, because
Because of effort.
they, he got Shark Tanked. I mean, I wasn't there.
He got Shark Tanked?
He got Shark Tanked, right? He got Shark Tanked with Sal and Joe Cox.
Joe Cox was.
Joe Cox.
Oh, that's a
So
tough
it was
one.
Back and forth, and
Are you bro? A Shark Tank? Come on, they're all right. Never mind. Nicky Rod goes.
So,
Bro.
and he's getting tired or whatever, but then also it's slippery and his knee is buckling, and then
His knee is buckling.
the
What is he-
ACL knee, the non-ACL knee, it's acting up, whatever. And then so he's trying to tell Dima, he's like, I can't stand because my knee's buckling, and Dima's like, keep going, high heart rate, high heart rate,
High heart
And he's
rate
like-
around. Oh my god! I
and
wish
he's
I
like
saw
going and he
this.
pukes.
That's
and then,
amazing.
And then after he's like, Tony came to the house and brought ice cream for Nicky because like,
Bro, that's
great.
amazing.
And then I was like, why are you here? I was like, well, after training, I go into the staff room and Nicky's just on the couch like this. And then
He's
he's
so
like,
mad.
yo, you good? He's like, I'm going to kill myself. Christ.
I love Nicky. Man.
no,
Oh my
Nicky's the
God.
man.
So Nicky gets
He
home.
really just like just keep going a sec. He really just like there's no barrier to his. He barely has emotions, but when he does, they're just right on the surface.
it's raw,
You
yeah.
you see it, and you're like, whoa. He's fucking. Yeah,
so
anyway.
Nicky gets home, I get home, and then like there's like a few hours in between when I go to training that we can play Call of Duty. So I'm like, all right, yo, let's hop on
get
the
to
games.
work, yeah.
Let's get to that's what we say. Let's get to work
to
real
work,
quick.
let's get to work.
Yeah,
I
let's
hear
get to
you
work.
say it.
And he just keeps venting. Like I'm trying
do
to
you
go up
mean
the
venting?
steps. Like I'm trying to go up the steps. He's like, bro. And then I kept trying to tell Dima, man, my knee hurts. I'm like, damn, that's crazy. I'm like, yo, let's go. And he was like,
yeah, but wait, I have more to say. Oh fuck,
He
that's
was,
amazing.
he was going through it. And then Tony
Damn,
came
bro.
in, and then Tony was like, yeah, I knew I had to stop by.
I love this, bro. Oh fuck.
The thing with Nicky is he knows that we have to do it. Like he also comes to me and says thank you and stuff
Yeah.
like I need
Nicky
this.
seems to really like.
He'll
the new-
complain,
Yeah.
but he will fucking dog it out.
the
He will
thing
get
is-
after
The thing is, Nicky, if things are great, Nicky will still complain. Like he's always like, my body's shot, whatever. He's always like that.
Yeah.
And then now when it's more, it's
It's
fucking.
the same level, but
It's still complaining, but
He gets after
He
it,
likes it. Yeah, he needs
Yeah.
the fucking.
all of us have collectively agreed this is a very good. It's for all of us.
For
it's
all
very
of us,
good.
it's
Yeah,
fucking
yeah,
good.
absolutely.
It's fucking good.
and especially for him, he's not quitting. Yeah, he's maybe complaining, but
No, I mean,
No,
he
he
don't
don't
got
got-
any.
he don't
and
got no
one
quit in
competes.
him.
yeah,
bro.
exactly.
Like he-
Bro, he goes hard.
He-
Like,
yeah,
he
absolutely.
goes fucking hard. Like,
There, no
I
one,
was
no
pretty
one
impressed.
quits.
Yeah.
No one quits. I think.
Tell us, like, let's say if you could have the perfect, like, the next. I don't for ADCC and CJI, we have about 2 months, right?
2 months. Yeah.
Perfect, like sort of the next 2 months. How do they go? Like, you could start us off like on like just the day to day. Like, you gave a brief like rundown of the class schedule. Like, we do the technique, the specifics. I know you said something about there being like a deload week coming up.
What's a deload?
That's a good. Yeah, let's start there.
Yeah, so I think a deload week is very, very important. I think it's usually used in bodybuilding, powerlifting, Olympic weightlifting. And after a specific period of time, let's say you worked hard for 8 weeks and your body is broken now. Okay, you can continue doing like the full 16-week camp, for example, but you will just fuck your body, fuck your nervous system, maybe get sick, maybe enjoy yourself. So what they do is they have a deload week where you continue doing what you do just so your body is not forgetting it and you're still in the rhythm, but you go down 50% with the weight. So we will do the same thing. We will continue with what we do, but at a lower intensity and lower rounds. So it will be very easy. And after this week, you will not feel rusted because you still trained, but your body will be recovered. And then the last lane will come.
I have a question. So one thing that does worry me is when we're doing the high heart rate and there's so many people on the mats. Granted, it's just because of the heat and the number of people on the mats. It's getting super slippery.
Sweat.
Like, what are your guys' thoughts? Like, how do we combat that? Because it's like we can dry ourselves off, we can towel the mats. It takes another 10
sweating.
seconds, and then we're just as sweaty.
I lose like 9 pounds in a practice nowadays.
It's fucking
It's 9 pounds
nuts.
of water.
How do we do that, Steve? Because I feel like it's.
We need a better AC system. It's not something
Ventilation.
Yeah.
What about different time period or different? Like doing a pro session at 10 a.m.
Would that matter? Like I
Well,
think it would
if
still
it-
get crazy
Way
sweaty.
less.
way
Way
less,
yeah.
bro. There's 100 people on the
Yeah,
mats
yeah, yeah.
now. It's fucking so
Stuff
many people
would
on the mats.
it would dry a little bit faster because there's less people sweating,
Yeah.
and we'd have more room
For
on the
wrestling.
mats.
Like on Monday, like when Varela and his guys were in, it was like, fuck. I mean, we're doing single leg rounds too, but it's like there's people
ice.
fucking
Yeah.
everywhere. I'm just saying, like, fuck the people. The people around me are gonna have to move.
Yeah,
You know, we're scrapping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just like kick.
Yeah, like if they're not a fucking competitor,
if they don't
they're-
see me or
Yeah,
I'm just like, "Nah, go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we could do something like when we were prepping for the WNO, I had the guys do like 15-minute match, but only the people that were
Do you remember
competing.
John used to do that?
Yeah.
He would kick
After
everyone
practice.
after training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He would kick everyone off the mats and only the guys that were
Okay,
competing in WNO.
15-minute WNO round.
Yeah, that might be. I mean,
it's something we could just tell the visitors like you guys can train after this round. Something like that. You know what I mean?
I don't
They
know.
all cancel their memberships.
No.
I don't know. I mean,
No,
but
Maybe
you
it's,
guys don't
it's free.
think
It's free to watch. People look. Some people go there just to watch us train.
You don't think
know?
a 10 a.m. session would do better?
I mean, maybe,
gone
but
down.
I don't know how that would affect the business. I don't know.
Like I'm saying, a 10 a.m. pro session.
Pro session.
So only the
we just come
pros
in at
train
10
at
a.m..
10 a.m. So now it's
I mean, I'd be down. It
Less
might take
people.
away some energy for the next session.
I'm only doing
well,
one.
don't do the next session. Is what I'm saying. Like instead of
Oh,
doing
really?
12,
Like
we
pro-
do 10 a.m.
10 a.m. pro session.
12, and because you were saying that you wanted to do a 10 a.m. session anyway.
I
if
would
sessions
do.
were,
I'd be super down for. But I was in my head. I'm like, oh, 10 a.m. Then you like eat a banana and then do 12. Like that's.
I don't know.
was-
What are your thoughts on that? Not saying that that's
I
what we're
don't-
gonna do, but like,
yeah.
would that? Because I think that might even fix this, like the sweatiness, the slipperiness of the mats.
I think the only bad part of that would be the people that come in to see us and stuff at 12, but at the same time we have to be selfish. If we let people in at 12, we're kind of still there. You say hi and shit.
Still there chilling, but also
Who runs 12
The goal
game
is to
class?
win $1 million. The goal is to win ADCC. The goal is to get like
So
become
do one
champion
of
the
us
UFC.
stay and do 12 p.m. coaching? Because Dima
What do you
coaches
think?
us.
What do you think about this potential?
I think it's great. The lesser people on the mat, the better, as long as we have the people that we need for the rounds. The thing
Yeah,
is-
right.
So we need
Yeah.
to talk to everybody that we need partner-wise and invite them to the pro session at 10.
And they need to be there. Like,
It'd be like fucking 20, 30 people max, and that's
Yeah.
fine for the whole mat. We use the entire mat space.
this would be way better.
It probably would be better, and you're not worried about like
be cool, yeah.
slipping, fucking running into other
Slippage.
people,
Yeah.
whatever.
You
I like
guys
it.
think
just have
that's
to
a good
decide, like logistic-wise, with your business and stuff, because you obviously have people coming.
Yeah, we'll talk about it and see if
I'm down, yeah.
see you. If we do a 12 o'clock or a 10 a.m. session, like, and let's say I have to coach, I just make sure I have to eat before I fucking coach.
Yeah, just don't eat after the base rounds.
Yeah, I learned my lesson. No more puking, high RPMs.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like, all right, if we get a session in from 10 to 12 or 10 to 11:30, you only need an extra 30 minutes to coach, to teach technique, and then you're free.
Then you
bounce,
Like
dip.
you're not gonna do the last rounds if you run it like the I don't know.
Yeah,
And
I think
we
it's a
could
good
have
idea.
referees in the pro session, because when I did the trials camp for Europe, we only had a couple of people on the mat, right? So we had
Yeah.
this perfectly organized, and the people that are waiting on the outside are refs. So then you are practicing the rule set knowledge, and you're also
sick.
Dude, I really sorry to cut you off.
I like that.
Yeah, that's it.
I really liked the competition rounds. Like grab
Yeah.
somebody. This is now a competition. Your goal isn't about heart rate, anything. It's about winning. Like
Do it
that.
perfect.
That it literally felt to me like a competition. Like
Yeah, you don't lose one exchange.
It's
Dude,
Dude,
fucking
every day
fun.
for me.
Honestly, yeah.
I tried
always,
so-
always fucking.
I
If
tried
a guy
to-
win, it's because I was trying 100% and I still fucking couldn't. Like
Wait,
you know.
you're saying in your rounds?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like when I
yeah.
go full fucking
You guys are more intense than I am. I got to be more intense, huh?
No,
Bro,
I
if
don't
I'm
like. I
going
feel
with,
like
like,
I'm like more playful a little
I
bit.
feel like for me the low heart rate is almost is really difficult for me to do low heart rate.
Yeah.
But medium and high is easy. Because high, I'm like, all right, I'm not really worried about.
I don't think about it.
I'm like,
Just-
I think about it. I think high
heart rate?
high heart rate is fucking. I have to think about. I'm not like you're not holding their back. You're now letting them go or going into mount and now dismounting. Like I'm not.
You're making it as difficult as possible, and just to get as tired as possible. So that's fun. And then for me, medium heart rate is competition mode where I would do things more perfectly.
Yeah.
Right? Because like you get on top, at high heart rate, you get on top of somebody in side control. You're like, all right, fuck it, I'll just cut them and then score again. In medium heart rate, you're like, all right, I'm gonna hold them down.
and then get my heart rate to medium, and that, like you're saying,
Well, it's just about
medium heart rate.
like you're not rushing.
No. Yeah.
For me, medium heart rate is more competition round. Like I find myself in medium heart rate when I'm training to compete.
I like the competition rounds regardless.
Yeah,
I
it's
like.
fun.
I got to turtle, and then in my head I was like, "Well, I'm not losing this turtle. I'm holding him here for a little
Fuck
bit."
yeah, you should
I'm
always
winning.
do it. You should do that like most of the time.
I know. Sometimes
Win
I
everything.
Yeah, I should.
You gotta be uber
gotta win
competitive.
everything?
Yeah,
Fuck.
win everything, bro.
Yeah, but that's the most important part. Like there are people that have difficulties being in a low heart rate, like you guys.
Yeah.
And there are people that have difficulties being in a high heart rate, like Nicky Ryan. So we need to, but that's the thing. We need to be in there in all positions, because if you find yourself in a low heart rate position where you've only been in a medium heart rate and a high heart rate, it's a different game. You learn something new, right? Even like with the base rounds, for example. You came up to me, you're like, bro, I improved today more than like, I don't know, in the past week, because you were in a low heart rate and you've never been there before. So you
Time
could
to think about like, oh, I actually would much rather my foot being here than here. And
It's the difference between thinking and reacting.
yeah.
Yeah, big difference.
and you need both, in my opinion.
Like the rounds with you that we've been doing where I have to just like hold your weight.
Yeah.
Like I normally just like a guy my size, I would just like kind of like give a little bump and then just put like
Fly away.
fucking explode into a wrestle up, and like it would usually work. But like I know it's not gonna work, and I know that I have to like control my heart rate. So that's not an option for me to just like fucking face butt into a wrestle up.
Something
So-
I've done for a long time is have a consistent pace to my breathing, and I think that's really helped with like when I'm in scrambles and stuff. Like not some people like hold their breath when they're scrambling, or like they don't have a rhythm. I really try to always keep a steady rhythm to my breathing. That way, when things get rough, I'm still like I'm not gasping for air.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You keep breathing through the scramble so that you come out fresh. And
I have no idea if I breathe through the scrambles.
Dog, you should put a conscious effort to think about it.
sometimes I
when
I
I'm
go
hand-
like,
when I'm wrestling, that's the thing. Like sometimes when I'm wrestling or hand fighting, I'm definitely breathing normally. But like, say I hit like a duck and now he goes for a Granby, like I might be holding my
probably
breath. I don't know.
not one lung
I
movement
don't
through
think
that
about
whole
it. I'm like,
Sometimes you have to like squeeze your core and you can't like for like a whole fucking
Dude,
you know?
even like a cough or something disrupts your rhythm of breathing. I think it's really important.
Well-
I forget the name of the coach, but there's some kind of like CrossFit or running coach that talks about the importance of pacing your breath, and I think it translates well to jiu-jitsu, having a pace to your breathing.
well, you know, like in striking, like body shots. First, like obviously, if you hit their liver, you know, it can drop them. But body shots over time, what it really does, it acts like a cough. So then it fatigues them because like, you know, it fucks up their breathing. So that's another way to kind of tire them out.
I like the smother as well. Fuck your breathing.
Smother.
And what is happening if you can breathe properly? You panic. What's happening if you panic? Heart rate goes up.
Yup. Gotta control
And
it.
you were never in high heart rate because you never did the training. You never did the training.
It's a thing now in the gym, right? Everybody go high heart rate. Doesn't matter if you eat or go to the bathroom. Whatever.
Beautiful.
I love it.
So
Yeah.
how did you become Joe Chen's like kind of coach?
Yeah.
You know, how did that happen?
Yeah. So it happened pretty much in New York, 23. I think like August, maybe a bit before the trials.
New York at
Rouse?
Vanguard?
At Vanguard,
Okay,
exactly.
wow.
We met up at Vanguard because all of us wanted to prepare for trials, like Linus, me, and Jozef. And I couldn't train properly. I was out again for 4 months because of a hand injury. So usually what I tell to my athletes, if you can't train like an athlete, you shouldn't go out and do the things that an athlete does. Like if you didn't train for 8 weeks, why are you going to ADCC trials or doing something? Like you're just wasting your time.
I
like,
agree.
Be professional.
Yeah. Like if you don't intend to win or did the things necessary to win. Yeah.
So I didn't compete for 4 years at the time. And every time I want to compete, an injury happened, like a dumb injury. Like the universe want to tell me, stop it, don't train. And I'm like, okay. Like I can tell you stories that are unbelievable. When I go to the doctor for it, they are not believing me, but for a later time. So they scheduled a match for me against the brother of Amanda Levy.
Evan.
Evan. Yeah.
Evan.
Exactly. And he's good. He's definitely good.
Good leg locker.
Yeah, he's definitely good. But when I faced him, like I was so
Oh,
tired.
you competed against him?
Yeah, I competed against him.
Oh, shit. I didn't know
And bro, I was tired when I was on the mat immediately, just because I was so anxious to compete.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think he looked me actually from my own heel hook attack. And that was where I was like, okay, brother, like he's a good guy, but you shouldn't perform like this. Like, I could do better. And that was where I said, okay, I will not do ADCC trials. I will help Jozef and Linus to perform, because Jozef asked me before if I could help him, because he saw what I did with Linus, and he's like, bro, could you maybe also help me so I can, I don't have to watch tape. It's bothering me a bit.
It's really cool how Joe came to, like, he saw the potential and he's like, okay, I want to work with you. Like, that's...
He's Joe's a smart kid.
Joe's smart. It's very incredible. Like, that's cool.
And he doesn't have like an ego. Like he can be douchey, funny, but like he doesn't really have an ego.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. And then I started my work. I stopped focusing too much on me and started focusing on them. And then I did like the hit list. That's how I call it. So what I did, I looked at all of his opponents, his weaknesses, his strengths, and what he needs to do against them and their weaknesses and strengths. And then I had a list, prepared it for him, and then I scheduled a training plan in order to achieve the goals against everybody that he will face. And that's how I structured his training, did specific rounds with him. Like, the thing is, it's hard to show him techniques, especially in jiu-jitsu. I think the best job of showing him techniques for me was in the overhook and in hand fighting, so his wrestling improved a lot. But everything on the ground, he's a genius in there. So I don't need to go in there and tell him, hey, do this, do that. I just go in there and say, okay, try to go in there without getting your left leg entangled, or try to control the left.
Strategy, and then he'll plug in his techniques, which are world class, for that strategy, for that purpose, that goal.
Correct.
Like the.
As a head coach or as a coach, you need to understand what brings your student or athlete to their goal as fast and as good as possible. Okay. Most people, I can teach them technique. I can do it all day. But if someone like Jozef is there, why should I bother? I look at what he's missing, and then I do what needs to be done. So I think this is the difference between a coach and an instructor and a teacher. Like, you need to be everything as a coach, and you can't stop learning. So yeah, that's pretty much how it started, and everything else is history.
I think there's some utility to it too, when there's someone other than yourself looking at tape and seeing the opponent's holes, and then giving you a game plan. Because like when I fight MMA, I have my striking coach, look at my opponent or whatever. And like sometimes when I watch it, I'm like, all right, this guy's fucking, I'm going to beat this guy or whatever. Like, the guy that...
you're very emotionally invested in it. You're very attached to it. It takes like an outsider.
Exactly.
The perfect outsider is someone who actually knows your game and is skilled in, striking or jiu-jitsu, who can tell you like, oh, you can actually do this to beat this guy without the emotional...
Exactly.
Like, I'm going to have to fight this guy. I'm going to have to be in there with this guy. Like, forget that. Like, that's...
Yeah.
Like your confidence can cloud your judgment sometimes.
Exactly. And like...
Or your lack of confidence.
Either one. There's some bias, whether it's negative or...
You're never going to approach the guy you're going to fight or have a match with absolute... I mean...
Yeah.
Maybe some people will, but it's hard. It's hard to get there.
So like Elton, what he said was literally leading up to the fight, and then right before the fight, he was like, your distance and your exits, once they're on point, like, so my understanding of distance, understanding the distance between our lead hands and the exits after our strikes, he was like, once you establish that, this guy's gonna have nothing for you. And when I accepted that as like, okay, I have to just fully buy in to that, it gives you confidence.
You trust in the
Exactly.
process and in the teaching and in the coaching. Yeah.
What was that one thing you posted? You were like saying how Elton said something to you mid fight, and you're like, all right, no problem.
Oh
Go back to
yeah,
it.
yeah.
remain
So
calm or
this is
something,
also
or-
before the fight. He literally said that the only way this guy beats you is if he draws you into a dog fight and clips you. Like if you let your emotions get the best of you, and like now you just want to start swinging, because it's like all fighters, you know, we're all fucking dogs. Like, you know, you want to beat the shit out of this guy, whatever. So he's like, the only way, yeah. He's like, the only way he does it to you is if he draws you into a fight. So then like he catches my kick, I hit him, and then I hit him a couple times, and then in my head I'm like, oh fuck, I can fucking get this guy. So I just start swinging.
Composure.
And then he's like, composure, and I'm like, oh sorry. Yeah. Compose your music.
Compose.
He was like, composure. And so I looked over at him. I'm like, okay, sorry. And then I go back to fighting. And then the guy actually, he tried to say that I poked him in the eye. He was like, my eye. And then I hit him a couple more times. But yeah, that's what that post was. Yeah, it was good. I mean, I was fucking able to hear him, able to hear Nicky. Fucking sick.
Composure.
Nice.
Yeah,
August 2nd, next one.
August 2nd. Yeah. Gonna fuck this guy up.
145.
145. Yeah, this guy's tall, 6'2". He's a southpaw. He's black.
And you better wear a lot of socks to weigh-ins.
To make you taller.
To make me tall?
taller.
Oh, okay, yeah. Fuck, I'm kind of
trick 'em.
scared, man. This guy's. I'm not scared at all. Not scared at all.
Dude, how are you gonna corner on Saturday? You're gonna have two places. You're gonna be like zipping back and forth. You know?
Yeah. I hope.
Pick one, I guess.
You're gonna pick one.
Whoa,
Or?
one.
No.
Oh.
Listen.
Ethan's like, what about me? Yeah, what about me?
What I believe is that it's day 2 of CJI, right? And day 1 of ADCC.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So day 1 of ADCC should be early, and the day 2 of CJI should be later.
That's a good point.
So I think I can
Is it?
manage both.
That would
I mean,
make
I'm sure
sense.
all of us. Or
Day
actually, I
2
guess
is going to
only
be the
me.
finals. They're going to make it like it's probably going to go.
You'll be out there.
later.
I mean, I'm sure I'll go out there to help corner. Everyone else is competing. Fuck.
Yeah,
Yep.
I think we will make it happen.
I think it's going to be y'all two.
What?
It's going to be y'all two cornering, right?
I guess so.
Only you two? Who else?
There's no one. Craig's not going to be
Craig's gonna
cornering.
be
Craig should corner. He's
Craig's going to be in Kazakhstan.
No, he's he flies in day out like 5 minutes before the match.
Because literally everyone else is competing.
Yep.
Is Craig going to be allowed in the T-Mobile to corner?
There's your
Probably. Yikes.
There's that. We're going to have to win some money too.
2 million.
Oh yeah, you're gonna shut down Vegas again. Oh, Peo was telling me
I'm
about
so
he
excited.
went with you guys.
Oh, he made money, bro.
yeah, he was
Yeah.
telling
How
me
much
like
he
you
made?
guys
$500 bucks
fucking,
maybe?
they're
$700?
gamblers now.
Who?
No.
These two.
Advantage
I'm
players.
sorry,
Advantage
advantage play. Sorry,
Yes,
sorry.
come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, we
craps.
beat the
hell
They play
out of
craps.
them.
They play craps.
You ever gamble?
Yeah, I did poker for a while.
Oh, poker. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm pretty good at poker. Like
I always poker.
last time I pokered was at Jason Rouse' place, not at his place, like at the house of a friend of his.
Yeah.
And yeah,
You shut him down?
I took all of their money.
Oh.
Really?
I took all of them.
That's amazing.
I-
Poker and ping pong, right? These are your
I'm
skills.
very, very skillful.
Didn't I
table
beat you in
tennis.
ping pong?
What?
At WNO.
No, bro, I beat you.
I don't know.
I was
think
going.
you're
I was
a
going.
shot.
Oh,
It was the day. It was
I
the day of the cold.
Listen, I was going against Nicky Rod, and that's where I figured that he's very bad at games with the ball, but very good at martial arts.
Yes.
I
Then
think I'm pretty
fucked
sure
up
you're
Nicky
getting
Rod.
better
No,
at
no,
spike
you
ball.
didn't. You didn't.
Oh, I'm pretty. I good
We
at
can
spike
play at
ball.
our house. We
Ping pong's
have
too
ping
fast.
pong at our house.
So ping pong, no. What?
Can you
What?
Yes,
spike ball?
I never spike balled in my life.
No.
No.
I can't ping pong. It's too fast.
Hey, you guys ever tried pickleball? I really want to try.
I really
this
want
thing.
to try. Let's
It
go.
seems fun.
It's like
One
tennis,
of-
isn't it?
It's like
more
it's like,
like
ping,
ping
pong,
pong and tennis, though.
So
it's
big,
between
big pong.
Big
big pong
big
or
pong.
small tennis.
Yes, either one. But
Both work.
the owner of Sisu, Cold Plunge,
Yeah.
right? He's one of my neighbors. He is technically he always prefaces this like it's all right, it's kind of gay, but I am a professional pickleball player.
All right, it's kind of
So
gay,
he
but
doesn't get money for it?
Well, they do, but it's like
it's professional.
It's professional, but it's like low level pro. It's like it's not his
pong.
profession, like,
Semi-pro,
actually,
semi-pro.
But he is a professional.
So
no, it's like
Let's
pro
go.
I
Let's
would
go.
murk him in
Ping
pickleball.
pong?
I've never played before.
Wait.
I really want to go. He
this-
invited us to go. So
I'm down.
if us three want to go on
Let's
a
go,
Friday,
let's
we can
go.
do it.
Bro, I want to go. I was also
Oh, okay.
like semi-professional. I won tournaments and stuff.
And pickleball?
No. Table tennis. Like
Oh,
ping
okay,
pong.
okay.
Are we talking about pickleball or ping
Nicky and I would smoke you in ping pong.
Bro,
He beat you.
I beat
No.
both of you. Ask Jozef.
Well, first of
Nicky
all, who
Ryan
do you
was very
believe?
bad.
All right,
Nicky Ryan was
you
really
know,
Nicky Ryan was
you know
bad?
the I remember there's something with the paddles, right? The paddles were fucked up there.
No, so you need to understand that in ping pong you have your own pedals. Like you glued yourself, and these were like $5.
They were like
pedals.
shit ones.
It's like
I
imagine-
bought those for you.
Imagine
actually
being
did.
imagine being a race car driver in a in a broken car. So this is how you
Like
have
a
to
2400.
you need to have a very good one from like Butterfly is a good company, I think, stuff like this. I buy
we have
one.
some
and
pretty
then-
good ones.
Yeah, and no, trust
We
me.
have some good ones,
Because
I
you
swear.
Yours are
can
shit.
develop the top spin without the proper rack.
I believe Dima.
developed
You got
top
smoked.
spin. No, I don't think it was smoked. It was very close.
No, with him it was closer because of the pedal, but Nicky Ryan I smoked. Like
Wow.
this was
I probably agree with that.
Do you play chess?
easy. I play chess. I never really played chess. Like Linus plays chess.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and last
he
time
plays chess.
He plays.
he plays chess. Last time I played with him, bro, I obliterated him. Like,
Really? Do you know
yeah,
your elo? Do you know your elo, like your level, like the score?
I played like
Is that an
online
acronym?
one time, and I picked like the highest level, and there was someone with 2K is a lot, right?
2K is high.
Yeah,
as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah.
I'm 1100.
Yeah, it's crazy. I played like 10 games. I lost 9 of them, but one against like over. I don't know if it's 2K, but it was
2K
pretty
is
high.
extremely high.
Yeah, I
That's
played
crazy.
at the highest level.
Fucking hell.
Is it
But I lost 9
chess.com you
times.
use?
I use chess.com. Yeah.
An
The
application?
app, yeah. Chess.com, I'm 1100. If you guys want to play me, BJJ Damien. Actually, a random, I don't know if it was I forget if it was a B Team YouTube or Simpleman, but they added me and we were playing like back in Belgium or something. I remember that.
No, bro, then probably over 1K. Then it wasn't 2K probably. I wouldn't say I'm
2K
talented.
is
in
very
chess.
high,
Yeah,
very
then
high.
it was probably only one. Like my granddad, he played in the park of Ukraine. He was very good in chess.
The
Like,
park, like a chess hustler.
Yeah, exactly. He was really, really good. But yeah, that's the only one. The family.
Interesting. Just want to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Massive Supplements and Violent Hippie. Use code SIMPLEMAN, all caps, for 15% off both of those companies. Massive Supplements, trademarked Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, very nutrient-dense foods. I personally use their creatine and BCAAs during my workout and sometimes even before the workout. For Violent Hippie, they have soaps, USDA CBD oils, T-shirts, rash guards, you name it, owned by former Navy SEAL Mitch Aguiar. Use SIMPLEMAN to get 15% off.
Guys, Violent Hippie, Massive Supplements, get the Smashing Greens, Smashing Reds, all the vitamins, nutrients you need to get that body that you want.
NickyRods style.
What's up, y'all? It's Damien Anderson and Nicky Rod from the SIMPLEMAN podcast. We're here to let you know that our merch is live. You guys want some t-shirts, some fancy cups, support the SIMPLEMAN podcast, and get our merch. Link in bio. What's up, y'all? It's your boy, Nicky Rod. If you're looking to support the SIMPLEMAN podcast and myself, please check out carnejerky.com, CARNEJERKY.
Anaconda Fightwear sent us some braces. I actually used it before. That's how I found out about the company first, was when I tore my meniscus going against Gabe Souza. All the other knee braces would slide and I fucking hated it. This one has like 2 straps, so you put the knee brace on and there's padding.
I constantly use a knee brace. Like, I don't train without a knee brace on my left knee now, so I'm definitely going to try these out. Oh, shout out to Anaconda Fightwear. Dude, your blood work, last time you got it checked, you had some issues. How often are you guys getting your bloods checked? Like, because you were concerned about it, so like, how often are you getting it like looked at?
Well, I probably should get it checked more often, but pretty much we're partnering with Merrick Health because of my blood work being quite a bit concerning, and we really needed some professional help to help my blood get to where it needs to be.
So the SIMPLEMAN podcast is officially going to be partnering with Merrick Health. Basically, just as athletes, professional athletes, we want to make sure that we're on top of our health, and obviously health equals wealth. So You can use code SIMPLEMAN to get 10% off your blood diagnostic test. So all of us, we're going to get our blood tests. There's like 100 different biomarkers that Merrick Health analyzes and then exactly they test for it, and then they're gonna give us a doctor to help us optimize our health.
That's interesting. So they're gonna test for like a bunch of different stuff in our blood, and then they're gonna help us after we get those results optimize for like the most healthy next test of results. So how can we improve all our numbers naturally in a healthy way, sustainably?
Exactly what you said. Optimizing is what we're looking to do, because obviously we're all like pretty fit. You guys watching, I'm sure you're part of like, if maybe you're part of grappling, maybe you're looking to work out consistently. It's important to get the most out of your capabilities, and it's not good enough to look fit. You actually have to be healthy internally. Yes. So partner with Merrick Health is going to help us help you guys get your blood work done. Find out your ApoB levels, figure out where your cholesterol is, make sure ferritin is not too high. So a bunch of different health markers to make sure you guys are in it for the long haul. And it's
it's health optimization. So it's not just blood work. They deal with supplements for the guys with low test. They have TRT or hormone, or if you're losing your hair, they have supplements for that. It's literally just a full comprehensive health check. If you're an athlete or just genuinely curious about your health, I think you guys can use SIMPLEMAN to get 10% off, and we all should be using Merrick Health.
So again, Merrick Health, code SIMPLEMAN, and enjoy the progression. Stay healthy as long as possible.
Thank you from the SIMPLEMAN.
What else we got going on? So,
yeah, what's happening these days?
We have 4th of July next week. What do you guys doing for 4th of July?
I'm trying. So I'm refinancing my house so I get a better interest rate.
Fuck, thank God.
Yeah. I'm saving like almost.
Why, you got a bad interest rate?
I just got high interest. Yeah, it's like the time of year that
the Rodriguez brothers love their high interest.
They're very interested.
Yeah. So I got much lower interest. I'm saving like fucking almost $2,000 a month in interest.
Wow.
Yeah, which is great. And then I'm really trying hard not to buy a new truck. So that's what
this man's
you're gonna
craving
buy
a fucking craving a Raptor, bro.
Dude, I wanted a Raptor since I was a kid, and now
what is a Raptor?
It's Jay's truck, the blue one.
Well, how much can you get for your F-150?
25, 30.
I mean, if you're about to save $2,000 on the house,
I know, but like I should just pocket the money instead of.
You're having a kid. Don't buy the. Come on.
I got everything I need for the kid.
I paid for that already. Even.
Yeah, I know. I gotta make better.
Is he gonna go to school and stuff?
Probably do private school.
No, you have to do private school out here. I feel like.
Oh, really?
I feel like
I don't know anything about the schooling system.
No, the public schools they make you pick your gender. I don't want any of that.
Wow. Can he pick like?
Would you do Catholic school?
Catholic?
Would you do Catholic school, or
I don't
you
want
just want private? Oh, there is that, I guess, too.
Oh, he's gonna get poked.
Yeah. I guess there's. I didn't even think about.
I don't know. We're gonna find good.
I really got to
I'll tell you what. I'll teach him.
I mean, you have
homeschool.
Would you? What if he wants to drop out of high school?
You better start a business.
Would you do homeschool? No. What if you like I want to be a jiu-jitsu fighter? Like, let me fucking drop out.
Yeah, I can. Like, all right. Well, all right.
I mean, you don't got what it takes, bud.
People are like saving money.
Live a day in my shoes.
People are like stacking up money to save for their kids' college fund, and I'm like, you can learn everything on YouTube.
Yeah, but I think that's good still.
Nah.
I mean,
like going to school.
Well, because like the thing is,
how many millionaires versus non-millionaires? How many millionaires have went to college versus not went to college?
More,
It's
probably way more.
More people.
Yeah, we hear more about the ones that didn't because they're exceptions.
More people
I
are millionaires.
Yeah, you are an
college.
exception.
Yeah, I have this.
Exceptional.
Thank you.
I looked recently at the statistics, and it's way more.
Yeah.
But we have a new timeline right now. So the thing is, more is good, but how are they becoming a millionaire? So Nicky Rod, for example, he can do what he loves, and he can pick his times, right? Like these millionaires, they have good jobs, right? So they are income millionaires, and they still need to go to work, do their stuff.
Well, it depends what you guys define as a millionaire. Is it someone with a net worth of $1 million, or is it someone that makes $1 million a year? Because those are two very different things.
Like net income of $1 million a year.
Well, no. See, I say net worth is $1 million.
It's like your assets as well. Right?
Once it's paid off, like everything, like minus debt. So your income, your net worth is
above $1 million.
Minus liabilities. I think if it's so like if you have a paid off home, you have, you know, $300K in your
there's too many millionaires. Then it doesn't really. I feel like you
No,
have to.
a lot of people don't have like go their
Oh,
whole life
everything
and
paid off actually.
never
okay,
paid off.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah,
no.
well,
I think 30-year mortgage. Long time.
I didn't
Yeah, well,
really-
I think that's technically what I define as a millionaire. Very few people make $1 million a year consecutively year after year.
The thing is, you make $1 million a year, you got to pay fucking $400K in taxes.
That's the
you're
thing.
only you're $500,000 heir.
Okay,
$600K
what
heir.
about you have to have one like a liquid million that you could just.
that's already paid for in taxes?
You're just like, you can-
no,
bet
you're
you
gonna,
that's
no,
not.
no. Well, it's either $1 million in cash or $1 million in stocks, and when you sell, you're gonna have to pay taxes on that.
Unless it's a Roth IRA
Yeah, but you're gonna pay the taxes at the beginning anyway.
at the beginning.
In the beginning, yeah. But anyways,
right.
guess
Anyways.
the percentage of millionaires that went to college.
62.
88.
That's what I said.
88% of millionaires, according to
That's
Is
kind
this 2014 study?
2023.
There's a recent study exactly that. If you look into a study,
I'm wrong.
it's a little bit washy-washy. Like all of the studies, I looked at the exact same
All right, but
study.
went to college or have college degrees. That's different.
No, those are exactly the same. Went to college.
No, no, no,
and
no.
graduated college.
No.
In order to graduate from college, you have to have went to college.
No, there's loopholes.
No, I'm saying non-college degrees, but they went to college.
I think they have degrees in this study, like this study.
Yeah.
Graduated. Yeah, 88% of millionaires graduated from college.
88.
But again,
88% of
This guy
millionaires.
can't read.
But again, if you look into the study, it's wishy-washy. It's about who did they ask, when did they ask them, and who is funding.
Well,
the
granted,
study.
it's literally like, so when by the time you're like 60, it's like a 90% chance that you're a millionaire. It's like something fucking insane. The vast majority of people that aren't millionaires are in their 20s and 30s. Once you start getting 40, 50, 60, you're starting to get closer to the paid off home and shit like that. Paid off home is
puts you
usually
as a
a huge portion of your net worth millionaire. Yeah. That's usually what it is.
And how many people you guys think there's 1 millionaire in the U.S.? Like in 10 people, in 100 people, in 1K
I bet
people?
you one in every 100.
Wait, what do you?
I think honestly more
And
than
how
that.
many people is 1 millionaire? Like
Oh,
in the
like
US?
1 in 10, 1 in 100.
Yeah, exactly.
I bet it's 1 in 100.
100.
That's what I think.
I
One
know in Switzerland it's so ridiculously 1 in a 10.
1 every 10 Swiss.
Yeah, Switzerland's great. Has
And they have the
most
same
billionaires.
same value dollar as
Yeah,
US,
what's the
similar.
currency?
Higher, yeah.
Higher.
Oh,
Okay, millionaires comprise about 8.8% of the American population. So,
So that's
we'll just round
much
it up
lower.
to 10. But the thing is also you have a lot of the kids now, like we're having like the younger guys kind of outweigh the boomers type
So
of thing.
10%. So 10
just average at
10 in
10%.
every 100.
That's 10% exactly.
Yeah, so it's more. So instead of 1 every 100.
Yeah. I think like the older you are, the greater chances of you having millionaires.
Oh, yeah.
Like cuz you can make $100,000 a year or whatever.
Yeah, by the time.
But you want to
by the
be
time you're fucking
you want to
50,
be rich while young cuz that's fun.
For sure.
And
You're,
wanna
if
do
you're
what you
not
love.
you're a multimillionaire at 90 and you're pissing bricks, brother. That's
But
not,
if you
not
make
as
if,
fun.
think about this,
Pissing
if you
bricks.
make
You can't
200K,
you're pissing out kidney stones.
Oh,
look, if you
ouch.
make 200K a year and you're saving properly,
means you're
it's
old.
like in 20 if you just graduate college at 22 and you'll say you make fucking 200K a year, it's like in fucking 15 to 20 years that 200K can now be $10 million if it's invested properly. If you make 200K every single year, like
you're only 40
it's-
something.
Exactly. But a lot of people, when they graduate college, it's like, all right, now they want to get the nice car. Now they want to get the nice fucking whatever. They're spending all their money.
also-
They want to
they
get the
wanna-
Ford Raptor.
yeah.
It's like, it's the only reason I know this is because I'm going through a personal finance phase right now, and it's like fucking. That's the only reason
Stack
why.
it up. You're gonna get that fat check from the UFC before you know it, bro.
That's what I'm saying, man.
When you
I'm trying to
it's gonna come in fast.
Yeah,
50K
yeah,
bonus,
fucking-
baby. $100.
We're rich. We're retiring.
Guys,
I,
would you rather get 100K in a year?
I'll suck the dick. Come on, I know the answer.
No.
Give me it right now.
It's not this kind of a question. No.
Shortcut. All right.
Would
Sorry.
you rather get 100K a year but do what you love, or 1 million a year and do what you hate?
100K,
No,
do what I
100K.
love. Do what I love. Do what I love.
I'd take $1 million for 2 years, then quit.
No, you have to do it for the rest of your life, right?
No, 2 years is fine.
for a year doing what you hate. Dude, you're gonna be a millionaire anyway. Like, that's the thing.
Well, what if you're playing fucking? What if you're? What's the thing in the Olympics? They like
Curling?
Curling. Yeah. How did you know what the fuck I was thinking?
That's crazy. I knew it, dude. One gesture.
You guys are fucking retarded.
No, we're on the same plane, bro. We fucking understand. He just the fucking thing, you know. I'm like, oh, that's curling. The fucking thing.
What if you're a curler?
You would fucking hate it,
bro. I would first of all, I didn't
Imagine
understand the
working
parameters
80 hours
here.
a week in something that you hate.
Dog, I'm gonna curl the best possible thing for 1 year for $1 million, and then I get to do what I love for $100K, bro. Done.
No. Just $1 million. Wait. Repeat.
I'm saying,
Yeah, see,
well,
the
you were like you're
parameters
gonna
are
make $1
different.
million no matter what.
Wait, let's say 5 years. Let's say 5 years.
Oh,
so it
fine.
makes sense.
You want to curl for 5 years, bro?
No,
That's a long time.
I said curling because he's like, you're gonna make $1 million no matter what. But I'm like, what if you're a curler? That's what you love. You're probably not gonna make $1 million.
I don't know.
Curlers probably make more than us.
How? They're Olympic sport. The Olympics don't make shit.
Wait,
In
The
some
thing
countries,
is-
think about this. What do you hate the most right now? What would you hate to do right now? Like,
Imagine
really hate.
going to school and studying every single day.
That's probably what I would hate.
I hated
hate
school.
it.
I always did well in school, but I fucking hated it.
Or customer service.
Imagine you have to do this.
Or customer. The way
You pay me $1 million. I'm being a customer service agent. I
No,
don't
that's
give a
even
fuck.
worse.
No, it's not.
Dude,
Worse than school.
It's just as bad. I hate acting like I care.
Bro,
I really do.
school is shit, brother. I give you what is $1 million? All right, $1 million divided by fucking 50. What is that? 20K a week.
20 million.
20K a week. Fucking.
I'm doing. Oh, there's very little I won't do for that amount of money.
Oh, I'm not
my
even
friend.
doing that right.
I don't-
100K. Wait.
What?
52 weeks in a year. What
What's
the
your
fuck?
question?
What am I doing?
What's your question?
How much a week do you have to make $1 million? Why can't I do
How
this?
many
A
weeks
week
are
or
there in a
month?
year?
A week.
There's 52 weeks in a year.
Divide that.
By $1 million.
It's 20K a week.
20K, yeah.
Okay, 20K. I did that
20K
right.
a week.
20K a week. You're not fucking answering the phone for a few hours.
No.
20K a week.
What's my hours?
Every
How long
day,
do I have to
8
be on the
hours.
phone?
Every day,
8 hours a day?
Yes.
That's a
Do
job,
I get
bro.
weekends off?
That's a
Yeah,
full-time
weekends
job.
off. Full-time
Oh, wait,
job.
this is what I'm
40
doing.
hours.
I'd
8 hours a
hire-
day.
20K a
You're
week?
driving there for an hour?
How long do I
8
have to
hours?
do this?
A
No.
year. This
Wait,
is the thing.
wait,
1 year?
1 year.
For
20K
$1 million?
a week.
20K a week?
5
Yes,
years.
I'm
No,
doing
5
that.
years.
No,
Minimum
5
5
years?
years.
No.
Minimum
No.
5 years.
Okay,
Somewhere
but you
between
get $5
that.
million.
Whoa.
$1 million a
Is this
year.
true?
Well, that's $1 million a year.
In 5 years, yeah.
That's $1 million a year.
All right, but this is what you do. You accept the job. You purchase an AI that sounds just like you, and to answer the questions.
Thinking outside the
Boom.
box. I like it.
Brother,
Can we do
The
that?
thing is, man, fucking.
No. Are
you
you
gonna
would
do that?
No,
rather
I actually
do the
would. Okay, no.
100K.
To realistically answer,
Yeah.
no. 5 years, no. 1 year, I would do it. 5 years, bro. What you can do, like, I think about training. How good did you get in the span of 5 years? I love doing what I do. I'm not going to
All
sacrifice.
right, so then you
5
agree
fucking
with
ye-
me.
Yeah, I do. I switched. Yes.
Okay. All right. That's it. But that's it. That's all I do.
5 years? Hell no. Hell no. 1 year, I'll do it. I'll give 1
This
year.
shit is
No,
so
you
much fun,
wouldn't,
bro.
You're not
It's-
gonna do it.
What we do is so much fun.
It
you're,
is so
You're
much.
not gonna do it. You're gonna fucking quit.
You want to bet $1 million?
Brother, you can fucking.
I can do anything I set my mind to.
I don't know. I think
You don't
it's-
believe in me?
Let's open a company with
not
a customer
doing it.
service, and then we can test the theory.
He opened up an iPhone fixing company before GSU. You know this?
Way
I
back.
had no idea.
Way
Did it
back.
fail?
Is it still open?
I think it's still open, but it's not mine.
Oh no.
I was this.
He was ahead of the game.
I think I was the second one in Germany that opened up business for repairing iPhones.
Oh wow.
Oh, like
Yeah.
a kiosk type of thing.
Yeah, like people would come in and I would fix their iPhones.
It's called Phone Bros.
Yeah, Phone Bros was my company with my cousin. Shout out. But unfortunately, you can patent it. Patent is how you
Patent.
yeah, you can. So everybody started doing it, and then I was fucked.
Yeah. Well, you can't patent a service.
It's yeah,
Yeah.
especially a service on another like product.
Well, services can't be patented, I
Patented?
believe.
Even not
Like
if you
intellectual property and agriculture or inventions, they can be patented, but not a service.
what if I invented a specific technique to do it?
yeah.
Because it could be intellectual property, I guess. I don't fucking know. I don't know my patent law. Okay, I didn't go to law school.
Yeah, neither do I. Can you?
Yeah.
Well, what?
No,
I have
basically,
an
what I was saying is, you don't have to make $1 million a year to be a millionaire. You can fucking make 100K,
Yeah.
200K, whatever, and give it time. You can be a millionaire.
Couldn't you just get a credit if you earn good money? Let's say if you earn 5K a month, like after tax, couldn't you get the credit, buy a house, sell it after 6 months, and then you have the money?
Well, all right. So usually in America at least, usually you have to own the home for around like 5 years to see any real gains in the property.
Except for this house. This house blew up 2 years after they bought it.
Okay, yeah, it blew up. Well, you're saying the people that sold it.
Yeah,
well,
yeah.
okay, 2020 was very different because actually my house also doubled, like where I live now.
Yeah.
Like
Inflation,
the owners,
baby.
yeah, the owners definitely made money like crazy. Well, everyone kind of made money when they sold their house, but there's a trade-off because it's like now what they sell their house and where they're gonna move. Now they're gonna get a 6, 7, or 8% interest rate or whatever.
Yeah, but or you just buy it cash because you sold the cash.
You could buy cash. That's definitely true. Okay, you're right. But
Also, you go in the middle of nowhere, buy a fucking
That's true.
castle for nothing.
that is true. But usually, basically, it's like the idea in America. If you don't want to lose money on your house, you're better off renting unless you plan on staying in the house for like 5 to 10 years. And then you'll see like the appreciation of the house because it's like when you buy the house, you also have to pay for closing costs and you have to pay taxes.
Capital gains if you don't have it for 2 years at least as well.
There's capital gains exactly. And then also interest. Like you're not really building equity until like a few years into the mortgage anyway. So it's like you're going to have to let the appreciation ride out and overtake the
good thing is you can just borrow money against your house once you have good equity in it. Like you have, let's say you buy a $300,000 house, you put, you got 200,000 equity. You could pull 200K out at a super low interest rate, buy another property, and buy that cash, and then
the burst strategy.
Yeah, you could pull equity out of that one as well. That's why I feel like the real wealth is, unless you're owning like an Amazon, is property,
Real estate.
Yeah. But there is also like the thing is, I mean, there's a lot of ways to skin the cat because I've asked this question to a bunch of different people that are millionaires and like fucking pick their brains on certain things because like there are guys that are like really real estate heavy and they believe real estate is the way to wealth. But
I think most of the millionaires in the U.S. are from real estate.
No, I don't think it's from real estate, to be honest.
Yeah.
A lot of it.
Yeah, I'm not wrong.
All right, okay.
Not going to be wrong twice in one podcast.
Well, the thing also is, I believe the majority of millionaires, they went to college, they have a good job, they got paid in stock, that company did very well, and now they're millionaires on paper. And it's like, who would really want to be, or basically the guys that are millionaires on paper, a lot of them say, they're like, why would I want to get into real estate when I have to deal with all that headache when I could just understand investments properly and,
Probably a lot
not
less
have to worry
work
about
overall,
tenants and
less
shit.
risk.
But some people, really, they like real estate. So I think there's a lot of ways to skin the cat. Some people want to just build businesses and sell the businesses to their fucking wealth. Let's see. What are you looking at?
Around 90% of millionaires in the U.S. made their wealth from real estate.
You did not read that. Where's that from?
He typed it on
Get
notes.
into real estate.
He typed it on notes. He's look.
I'm right. That's all I have to say.
I think it makes sense. Like that.
I
most people
believe
have
it.
from real estate.
I believe it, and if I hear something else, I believe that.
I do believe you. I do believe you.
Oh, but you Googled it now.
No. Because the reason is because Dave Ramsey says the majority, and this is just one guy. No one has to fully agree with him, but according to his study, he did a study of 10,000 millionaires. Majority of them, like 90% of them, came from their fully paid off home. Like that was a vast
That's like
majority.
what you were saying
But
before, the millionaires.
That's
fucking,
exactly because it's like, imagine you're renting for fucking $2,000 a month for 20 years. What is that? That's fucking a shit ton of money, hundreds of thousands of dollars, whatever. Versus like you put that into a home. Now that home is paid off. It's like, that's where it's like they're basically saving money by putting it
you become your own bank once you have a house.
You take out a huge loan and slowly pay it off. And
you have when you have good equity in a house, you're like your own bank with super low interest rate.
You're saying you could like rent. You could loan money against the
against
house.
Against house. Yeah, with a much lower interest rate than it would be if you were like
if you're just
regular mortgage,
loaning money, or the mortgage. Yeah. Okay, I want to get back into like jiu-jitsu and your coaching.
Damn, I like this
training and everything.
conversation.
Really? Do you have more to say about it?
There's nothing for me to say. I was gonna pick your guys' brains and but whatever. Let's go back to jiu-jitsu.
Not much in mine, bro.
All right, fair enough.
So, I want to know like how to get better. That's my main goal in the past.
Do you watch tape?
Bro,
you study?
you're the best.
Sometimes. Oh, thank you.
Just fucking say that. You're the best. What?
It works for Deagle.
I'm the best. Me?
Deagle's like, I am the best.
You're right.
I've never felt better.
Eureka. All right. I got fucking ADCC coming up. He's got CJI. He's got UFC. How do we progress? Like you're saying, like you look at an athlete, you see like, how the hell are they going to get as good as humanly possible in as little time as possible?
Bro, I think what he said earlier, I think you really have to look at yourself. Where am I great? Where are my weak points? And kind of fill in.
Where are my weak points?
What? Your weak points?
Yeah.
Should we say it right here? You
Yeah.
want your
want
competitors
everyone
to
to see
know?
this?
I don't fucking care. What are they going to do?
They're going to use my weaknesses against me.
I think sometimes you're
You're going to get offended. Watch out.
no, I think sometimes you're not as confident as you need to be. Because you just like kind of you're a go with the flow guy, and it's
No, you're
it's
right.
great. You have a great personality. You're like chill, but sometimes
Everyone, we're going to talk shit about you. Bring it on, baby. You're going to go home crying.
But
Grabbing this Who do they know? Oh, sorry, continue.
You're just a pussy, baby.
All right, can I say what I believe?
yeah, go ahead.
Is that it? Is that anything else to say?
I'll circle back.
I
Go
thought
ahead.
we were friends.
So, I mean, confidence is one thing. I genuinely think that sometimes you say fuck it too much, and that's what gets you in trouble. I think actually something that Jay does too. I think like
they want to go for the kill
they say
so
fuck
bad.
it, yeah, and it can fuck you sometimes.
Did better
Like,
with DeAndre, right? Got okay, come
Did
on.
very well,
but
DeAndre.
you held composure. Right? Like
Composure.
in the
Composure.
hand fighting, I remember you talking about afterwards. You were like, I was hand fighting. I was just about to go fucking explode and try to take him down. Then you realize he's getting tired.
I controlled
Yeah, yeah. And
I
that's
mean, I
like
think
sticking
there's
to the
some
game
truth
plan.
to
Making
that.
progress. Yeah. No, I definitely like about the the confidence. That's a can of worms right there. But the the fucking
Tactics
the
or
tactics and the aspect to just kind of like go fucking bonkers.
So real quick, I genuinely think like at the highest level of grappling, because we can say like AJ took fucking silver at ADCC, bro, right?
We don't need to.
Do
say
we
that.
think that he is second best in the world at that time?
No.
No, but
Strategy.
But I think strategy is definitely very important. It's like if you
Our
implement-
match with him, just to add to that, my match with him was a loss of strategy. It was like I was all over him, but anyway.
I also think like someone like Dorian who understands that like in a ground scramble, he knows that he's not a better scrambler than you. But with a good strategy, he can still beat you through anti-jiu-jitsu and only getting his grips and implementing his game. Like that's a fucking that's difficult to deal with. You know? So it's I think that's what I would say is a strategy thing.
Yeah, I definitely held back from breaking from the game plan. Like I knew it was like, look, we're gonna heavy on his head. He's gonna shoot. You're gonna counter. You're gonna get him under you, and then go from there. And stuck to it. And but all right. Anything else?
Dima, what do you think?
Okay.
Dima.
So
You are both wrong.
no, you have to look at it from different perspectives. Number one, you as a grappler. So I look at your skill set. You have some skills where you are one of the best, maybe even the best at. Okay? And you are lucky for right now that most people are playing the game that goes into your game, right? But if you play against people with other games, and I will not go into specifics because we need to work on this, people can outscore you. And then they can go back into the game where you're good at and just hold you off. And this is what happens most of the time when you lose. Okay, it's not because people sub you,
which is rare.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
And
never.
Yeah. So
Yeah. I
this
get
is
your
from a skill aspect. Everybody has a lot of where you can work on because you're very good at the skills that you do, but we have some other skills. Okay, we're not talking about them now. From a perspective of winning something, it's different. There we have to look at how can we impose your will, and there everything is way tighter. You don't need all the skills. Being good in jiu-jitsu is not winning tournaments. Different things. If you have both, perfect. But nobody has both in 100%. It's not there. It's just not there. But this is my thing as a coach. I try to bring everybody there. So we have a good starting point with you. And I think you're closer to winning gold than to not winning gold. in the biggest tournaments right now, as long as the game stays the same. So our job is to expose the game right now, and in the back time, we add the skills that you need for the future. So we need to anticipate what will come.
I think you guys are 2 months away from being ADCC champ, 2 months away from being a millionaire.
Oh,
That's what I
Money,
think.
money, money.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Also, a very important thing. It's good to trust in yourself, but I think it's bad to look at results. So if we're only looking at the result, we can lose ourselves in the performances and what we have to do. We know where we want to go, right? So we do everything possible for it. And this is our result. Everything else, not in our hands. But we are confident.
I was just going to say, I talked about this like maybe last week or 2 weeks ago about to the team, just not focusing so much on the result and just focusing when it comes to the match time, know where you're best at and try to get to your best positions, whether that be your hand fighting positions, your connections when you're pulling guard, etc. Understand your best positions, have confidence in there, and the result, whatever it be, doesn't matter. You're just gonna focus on what you're best at.
You know, I've heard multiple people say this in different ways. So like, there's something that Corey Sandhagen, I might fuck it up, but I think he calls it the dichotomy of control or something like that, where basically like, and Jason Khalipa also talked about it like with anxiety. It's like you can only control what you can control. You can't control what you can't control type of thing. But then also I heard, I think his name is Chris Williamson. Is that the guy's name?
Podcaster guy.
Podcaster dude. He had somebody else on, and then basically, I think he said, your performance always falls back on your systems. So it's like everyone, if you're goal oriented, or you know, we want this certain outcome. If you talk about with sprinters, it's like obviously all the sprinters want to be the first. Two fighters are going against each other. The goal is obviously to win, but what the performance will really come back to is what are their systems that they used and the process that they did over the last 8 weeks or 12 weeks or whatever. And it's like, if you just focus on those systems, that will then get you the proper goal, or that goal will come inevitably. But it's like, if your only goal is to win, you're not really focusing on the systems, and like, you know, it could fuck you up a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, like the goal should be like more so to perform your best as opposed to just getting your hand raised. Because
a goal that is under your control.
Yeah. That's kind of what I meant today when we were talking about the law of attraction, like thinking positively, shutting down the negative thoughts, and also like the external pressures are the things that you can't control. Yeah. External pressures will cause you to derail and distract you from your goals.
That's what will give you anxiety. And shit too.
And it's important to only focus on internal pressures, or proving to yourself, focusing on yourself and what you're good at. Because that internal pressure will drive you to accomplish your goals.
Yeah, like
internal.
I mean, the same thing. It just comes back to fighting for me, just because like obviously now I'm making the transition to fighting. But it's like sometimes if I'm like this guy's right hand can fucking knock me out, like holy shit, this might be scary. But it's like I can't control whether or not I get knocked out from a right hand. But what I can control is making sure that I'm zoning away properly, making sure that my distance is proper, making sure I'm exiting properly. Composure. Yeah, it's like you got to make sure that you're controlling.
Focus on the things you can control. Don't look so much at like.
Even in life, I feel like like people, something bad happens in their life and you know they're freaking out. But it's like if you go back and say, can I control this? Do I have something that can actually control this?
It's out of your hands.
If it's out of your hands, there's no sense in even fucking giving it any attention.
You could learn from it. Maybe like there's something you could have done, but it's no sense in crying over spilled milk.
If it can't be fixed, if you can't fix it, then giving it extra attention doesn't serve you purpose. It doesn't help. It doesn't derpits.
Doesn't derpus.
Yeah, I feel like. I feel like.
Yeah.
This is a feeling that we have, like in ourselves, and if we push into it, so the thing that you guys have said, if we are pushing it, bad outcomes will happen. Not only in terms of results, but in terms of how you feel. You know what is right in your heart. You know it, like everybody knows it, right? So if we follow it, we know where we want to go, we know what we need to do, and if we are doing it, we feel good, okay? And even if we are a bit sad, if the result is not like we wanted it to be, after that we can look in the mirror and say, I did everything that I was thinking about was right. And now I can maybe change things because my knowledge is like improved. I know more now. And this is what a lot of people say about like, you're not losing, you're learning. But you can learn in losing and in winning. Just understand this. But this is usually like the thinking process after these type of things.
We have UFC 303 tomorrow.
You see it change the lightweight?
No McGregor?
No McGregor. I heard there's some conspiracy that he pulled out because he wants to try to headline at the Sphere in September. But I have no idea. I did see his toe also fucked up, but who knows? But Diego Lopez versus Brian Ortega.
Now a lightweight fight?
Now a lightweight fight.
Is that main event?
I don't think so.
No, Pereira versus
Yuri.
Yuri.
Did you hear about?
Madman.
Did you hear about how Yuri got the call? He was in the middle.
Via
He was in the
pigeon
middle.
carrier.
Wait, can I give a guess?
Yeah.
Okay. He was locked away in a dark room, 7 days, no light, no food, no water. It was meditating. And then a raven flew by.
Yeah.
Right? Pecked at the door and
He
dropped
pecked
him.
in Morse
Honestly,
code to
and then
communicate.
And then Yuri opens the door and drops him a scroll, and on the scroll was an invite to you.
Honestly, not that far off. He locked himself in his shed 3 days, no food, no water. And
Why?
the coach knocked
Why?
on the door.
Why?
Telling him, like, he was meditating, no food, no water, just meditating. Knocks on the door and says, Alex Pereira, fight XYZ. And then Yuri says, if this is what the universe wants. And then that's how the fight happened.
You remember
yeah,
our-
I mean, they just sent a contract.
So I don't know why I just thought about this, but remember we were talking about like the speed of light or whatever and aging fast. Imagine he's in there, he's running in place at the speed of light,
Slowing down his aging.
I was thinking speeding up. He comes out age 50, bearded. Anyway, pointless.
It would
pointless.
be the backwards.
opposite,
but
yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's a child.
It would actually
He
make more
comes out
sense. Like a whole year would go by and he'd age 1 day, but Alex Pereira is older by a whole year.
Yeah.
Did you also hear what he asked Pereira to do?
Fucking
So
count coconuts? I don't know.
So he says,
It's a good guess.
This is public, right? He was like, he's like, Alex Pereira, everyone can feel, the spells that you're casting and the witchcraft that you're doing before the fight. All I'm asking for is for a clean fight. No magic, no witchcraft. What? Yeah.
Did he agree?
I don't know. He was like, that's all I ask for. Yeah. So
Did Pereira respond?
These guys are insane.
You have to be
Is
a
this
little
CTE,
insane,
bro. No. I'm never going that. Watch. I might do it.
You might do it.
I go to Romania. Witchcraft.
You fly back from Romania on a fucking broom.
Bro, these guys are nuts, man. Some of these UFC fighters are just crazy.
Oh, they got donked.
They're all bro.
Not all
you
of them.
have to. Who isn't crazy?
UFC fighters?
Yeah, a champ.
Patchy seems pretty normal.
Patchy's very normal.
All right, UFC champs.
What about
UFC.
Aljo? Well, he was a champ. He seems super normal. Super chill.
Fine. No, one more.
Marab actually is fucking pretty
Rob's
chill.
funny.
Rob's hilarious, but he's
Marab's
crazy,
chill.
bro.
I think the grapplers do it the best. They don't get hit as much.
Yeah.
I
Stay
think
sane.
that's the thing. It's like if you keep getting donked,
Yeah, if you get bonked, you're gonna end up.
gonna end up
yeah.
Yuri
Yeah.
sheathing his imaginary sword mid-fight.
yeah, I don't know. But like, the grapplers, Khabib is very, very.
Yeah.
Dude,
Chill.
he got hit like 4 times. In 50
Yeah.
Yeah,
minutes.
yeah. I think you got to be a grappler.
That's the way to do it.
That's the safest way to it, right? To the belt. Because even if you are a good striker, it's like the trade-off is like I hit you 7 times, you hit me 2 times, and I'm a better striker.
Still 2 bunks.
If you're a better grappler, you hit them fucking 30 times and don't get hit once.
Yeah.
It's like
and
better
in
numbers.
sparring, you're gonna be striking a lot more than you're gonna be grappling. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think so. I don't know. I don't get hit either way, but
Neither do I. I hit you. We're playing
this man
spike ball.
fucking
I
rocked
fucking
me.
bro.
With your hand?
Yeah.
With my hand. He's like overhead. I'm like, no, it's not. I go over there. Fucking hit him right in the face.
He did the Kieran. He hit me and back there. He's like, oh, I'm sorry.
What have I done? Bro, there was just an insane rally.
Yeah, we were rallying like crazy. We're at
The
at-
LA Fitness with the
no,
quarry.
Lifetime Fitness.
Oh, Lifetime. I've been telling everyone it's LA Fitness.
Yeah, no, Lifetime Fitness. There's a quarry there, and then
Is there a big patch of grass?
Sand.
sand. We were in the
like
volleyball,
volleyball
courts.
pits,
Yeah, super
yeah.
fun. We're playing spike ball.
Is there umbrellas there?
Somewhere, I'm sure.
No, you could bring an umbrella.
Okay.
They got trees. They got a tent. You could
Why?
go
Why?
for the lady.
In the shade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we could have brought a fucking umbrella.
Yeah.
We have an umbrella at the house anyway.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
yo, did you see the makeshift umbrella that I had to set up?
Yeah, we appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. So
do you
at our pool, it's super fucking stupid. So our amenity center, which is a beautiful amenity center, beautiful. There's 2 pools, beautiful
But-
gym. They had a bunch of umbrellas, but that were flying everywhere. So they took away all the umbrellas, took away all the fucking bases, and there's only one umbrella now. So if you don't get that umbrella, you're just baking in the sun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So me and Muriel are there, and then his lady's coming, and then she's fucking 9 months pregnant,
Yeah,
about
you
to
gotta
pop
have
in a
some
week.
shade,
You're like,
yeah.
you need to fucking some shade for her. So then I had to jerry rig because we have an umbrella but no base because they took the bases down. So I set up fucking a chair, then a table. I wedged it into the side of a brick thing. I'm like hold it in place. I grabbed the tree. I got it on top. I'm like, all right, this is perfect.
Sick.
Yeah. It was
Awesome.
great. It was good. It was a
Good
time.
man.
Yeah.
Yes, good friend.
But
Spike
what
ball.
the fuck were we talking about?
I
Spike ball. This
fucking-
man.
I hit like
crazy
a
rally.
Crazy rally, which we won the point actually. I had to run to the net to make it, and I whack it this way and have to jump over, and I flail my arm to maintain balance, and I just fucking overhand left
Whack me.
right on. The,
I had glasses on, sunglasses on too.
crooked?
I thought I fucking broke them. I can't believe I would have
shielded
today.
you.
Bro, I thought they were gonna shatter.
Yeah, I pulled it last second. You're lucky. I would have punched through. I would have decapitated.
Dude, you're
your
lucky
ear.
you didn't fucking twist at that.
Oh, bro, your skin would have fucking. It's so cold. The air. Yeah.
Bro,
anyway,
you guys should definitely go. Was that not sick?
it was so fun,
Bro,
It was
I'll
so
go-
fun.
honestly-
Worth going back?
Yeah. we'll
Yeah,
go.
we got to go back.
No, never actually.
It's fucking
down.
sick.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And it's close to KG barbecue. It's how good was that fucking food?
Oh yeah, you never been to KG barbecue?
I haven't.
Can we get barbecue afterwards?
After this, I cannot. But
You
guys
got to
can.
train?
No, but I can't really eat. I fucked up today. I ate
What are you
bad
talking
shit.
about?
I ate some chicken.
What do you mean
We
you
could
ate
go
some
to
chicken?
Black's.
What's wrong with
Well, I'm
that?
cutting weight.
What time is it?
Oh, how long? Well, you have a month. What do you
Yeah.
walk around at?
I'm 158 right now. Gotta make
I mean,
45.
What do you
It's not
What do you
horrible.
want to get to before you cut water?
53.
You want to get to 53
55,
before you cut to
55,
45?
probably 55. 40.
All right.
What's a good one? I don't want to pass out again. I just got a book.
You got a book?
Better read something.
I bought a fucking
Learning how to read.
I bought
You posted
Jordan,
it, right?
I posted Jordan Sullivan, you know the fight dietitian? He has a
All right.
You know of him, the fight dietitian.
Yeah. That-
So he
Craig-
helped.
Craig's,
Well, he helped
yeah.
me with the ADCC cut, but he has a textbook on how to break down the science of your cut and what to do. And shit like
Really?
that. So I just bought that. So
All right.
gotta get that. I gotta get a portable sauna still, and then the thermometer for this cut. I'm not. Shit ain't happening again.
It's
Yeah.
a butt thermometer.
Yeah. How'd you know?
Well, I'm wearing one right now. I like to keep
Gotta-
a track. It's
At all
very
times?
big. The small ones keep falling out, so it's a huge one. It's uncomfortable. What's my reading at? Oh, cooking. Okay.
Where did it go?
Where did it go? Oh, no. Yeah.
What are you guys laughing at?
Nothing. That's a Belgium story.
Oh, Belgium.
Holy shit.
All right.
We're going to
what else
Hawaii.
we got?
We're going to Hawaii. We need
Oh
seminars.
yeah, guys, we're going to Hawaii. We'll be in Hawaii first week of September, roughly. I'll get there the 27th. I don't know when you didn't get your flights.
Yeah,
yet.
I'll just go the same day. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Whatever.
But we'll be in Hawaii. We'll be staying on Oahu, but we'll travel to different islands for seminars. So if you guys are interested in hosting us for a seminar, make sure that you reach out to one of us.
DM one of us. We'll be
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
You've been out there before a couple times?
Yeah, I
right?
taught a couple seminars.
Nice, yeah.
Oh, it's beautiful there.
Yeah.
Bro,
looks
it
like
is
paradise.
The best. Oh man, I wish we lived there.
What's the
I
best
had some
thing
fried
about
fish.
It's just
it was
sick,
so
man.
good.
the food, the weather?
bro?
Oh my God,
Everything.
amazing.
Yeah.
You've been there?
Everything, bro.
Never.
Oh.
I want to.
Bro, it's
Hawaii's
fucking
amazing.
you can just pull over anywhere and it's a beautiful beach. We keep
Yeah.
snorkels in, there's fucking sea turtles right there.
You guys gonna rent a car?
Yeah,
Fuck
you got
yeah,
you got to
dude.
drive.
Oh, you
out
gotta-
there.
Fuck
okay,
bro.
yeah.
You don't have to, but I'm renting a car regardless.
All right, yeah.
You gotta fucking travel the island, check out different shit, whatever. It's fucking amazing.
Awesome. I'm pumped.
I wish we lived there, to be honest. And I wish we lived by
kind of-
water.
We were in Puerto Rico for a little bit.
Honestly, I miss Puerto Rico. I don't care.
We had a good time.
Yeah.
I went to the beach every day.
If-
Either the beach or the pool.
Florida wouldn't be bad.
Florida's sick.
Yeah, we
Florida's
keep
sick.
we keep.
I bring it
going
up.
in a cycle.
I'm speaking it into existence.
Well, Florida or Hawaii?
Florida.
Florida.
No. Like a beach. I don't care where. We need the beach eventually. It
There's a
doesn't
beach
have
in
to be
Texas.
now. It doesn't have to be now. It could be like fucking 5-10 years down the line. But we all have to move towards water.
Like
Mexico.
Miami or
No.
Northern. I like Jupiter.
He knows Jupiter. He always talks about Jupiter.
Yeah,
Jupiter?
I like Jupiter.
What's the
Very
place?
far.
It's like Jupiter's like 2 hours
Gaseous
north
planet.
of Miami, and it's
Not very hospitable to life.
It's beautiful there.
Yeah. Like, man. And we get guns out there too. I need guns first and foremost.
Yeah. You need
That's the number.
constitutional carry state.
What's the crime rate there in Jupiter?
100%.
It don't
No,
matter. I don't give
I
a
bet
fuck
it's
about the
pretty
crime rate
low.
if I got
I know,
guns.
like Tom Brady and Michael Jordan have houses in Jupiter, so
Wow.
it's definitely not going to be too crazy. And yeah, I mean Miami as a whole is. I mean Florida it gets a little crazy here and there, but
I think
everywhere.
anything coastal is just kind of a little bit crazy.
it's too much population.
That's the thing.
Everybody wants to be at the beach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anytime there's a high population, that's gonna mean more
A little
crime.
calamity.
You know, if we had somebody we could rent boats. Every time we rent a boat, it's a fucking great time. We don't
are we
have a
talking
beach here.
Yeah.
we have lakes.
Wait. You say
We
you
have
want to rent
lakes,
a boat?
but if the lake had like a cool beach,
No, like I like salt water.
Yes.
Salt water is better than fresh water, in my opinion.
it's blue. You can see down.
Okay.
You don't like it? You don't like? You
I like them
fresh water?
both.
No,
Liquid.
fresh water is it's fucking slimy algae, fucking bullshit. I like salt water.
Yeah, I mean,
I
I
don't
definitely.
know. I'm still.
down.
Every time we rented a boat, it was always fucking sick.
Mexico.
You come with us renting a boat before?
I don't know.
You guys
No,
should
it's
buy
fun.
Raptors.
I'm not.
Yeah,
buying
all
a
right. I'll
Raptor.
pick
I'm
one
not
up.
buying a Raptor.
What store?
I was heavily debating it.
What
like,
car store do I go to?
Let's go off roading, and so you guys can experience it, and then you'll be like,
I, get me a 50K bonus in the UFC, then we'll talk about it.
oh, that's it.
I'm about to be poor in fucking a year.
How?
Why?
Got to get a house. Got to
Oh.
get fucking.
No, bro. When you pay money for a house, the money's still yours.
Yeah, but it's going into the house.
Yeah, but you just take it out whenever you want.
No, I'm not taking it out.
Exactly, but you have it if you need it.
If I need it.
Exactly, so you're not poor.
Equity.
You're worth more.
Yeah. But, brother,
Pepe
we'll
coin.
see. We got to see. We'll
But
see
the
how-
Ordinals one, not the Ethereum one. Buy the proper one.
I don't know. I bought the Ethereum one. I 2x my money on it though. Thanks, PO.
I 10x it.
PO. I didn't
Shout
10x.
Google
I
it.
didn't 10x anything.
Bro,
Solana.
I will give you guys some, not Solana, bro. Like the guy that got
You
me
10x yours? No.
I don't know the exact X, but it's a good one.
Solana.
The guy
Yeah, we
that-
Then like $3. That's crazy. Or $13.
It was like we bought on the way up. It wasn't all at one shot.
The guy
but-
that brought me into crypto, he made a 100 or 300x of Solana, and that's how we know. Okay, bye, we are gone. Like next thing.
Oh yeah.
What's
for
the next
If
thing?
you
Give us the
300x
inside scoop.
Yeah, so
get
the next
fuck
thing
out of
are BSC20 tokens. It's basically the same like ERC20 on Ethereum. This is like tokens on Bitcoin. Next wave will be Bitcoin, like layer 2s on Bitcoins, things like Uniset on Bitcoin. You just need to see what is there in Ethereum that did well, and just buy it on Bitcoin.
All right.
Explore
Is there anything that I could buy on Coinbase right now?
Coinbase? No, bro. If it's on Coinbase, it's too late.
All right.
If it's on Coinbase, it means that everybody
Everyone
can buy
got
it.
it?
Yeah,
Okay,
I
okay.
buy it before everybody can buy
Okay.
it.
What about Trust Wallet? Can I use Trust Wallet to?
Trust Wallet is good.
Okay. What am I buying? I'll buy it right now.
I think look at Audi. Audi, you should buy. You could buy
Audi.
Audi. Maybe you can buy
RDI.
it on Coinbase right now. Audi is like, if Audi is not 10xing from now on, I don't know anything about crypto. Like Audi will do like minimum 5 to 10x minimum from now on.
It's on the record.
Nice.
How's your Whoop readings?
No, guys. Let's get rich. Come on.
Oh, all right.
Let's get
well,
rich, guys. We should do this right now.
I have another one. Okay, I have a really good one.
Let's do this right now. Come on, guys.
I don't have
a
any
coin-
ability to buy.
I have a
not-
coin that can do it 100 to 1000x. Are you ready?
Tell 'em.
But it's very difficult to buy. That's why you can't do it, because nobody can buy it yet. It's not paper, it's taper on Torn. Torn is a blockchain from Twitter.
Okay. So what is it called?
Find cryptos in the Torn ecosystem. TON.
TON.
Yes, it's
Okay.
now the sixth greatest blockchain or something like this, sixth biggest coin. And all the coins that are been building there will make you rich.
Okay, which one?
Taper with T. Taper. It's like the paper, but from Torn.
TAPER?
Yes.
Taper.
No, just E.
Tape?
Yeah, no, like E. TEPE.
Oh, TEPE.
Tepper.
Yeah,
Coin.
just T.
Let's say this. Tepe.
Yeah.
Coin gecko. What are we at?
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Okay.
I 5x this one already. 5x. But I'm
Okay.
not putting too much money in crypto. So actually, the
Oh
B
my
team
God.
trips, I've
Bro, there's
I
only
could do.
380,000.
Yes.
dollars
Like,
in this
yeah.
shit.
I could only do the B team trips because of crypto. Thank you,
Oh,
crypto.
wow. Solid.
Or how are you
That's
purchasing this?
I can show it to you in a second, but you need to go to the site. You need to have a Torn wallet. You need to have an exchange where you can put the money from to the Torn wallet, and then you buy it. And then the moment this comes to Coinbase, Binance, this is where you know you will 100x because
You think this will leave?
Once it hits the mainstream.
yeah, then it's
Yeah,
over.
that's-
That's how we did our 50, 100x.
When did this start? It started March. Holy shit.
Yeah, that's
That's crazy.
yeah.
This is gambling. I'll do it.
Don't put too much in it. No financial advice.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I listened to Peo. I'm down on whiff, but fucking
Get out of whiff. Go to Pepe.
up on. I mean, I'll just buy more whiff. Fuck it.
All right, well, we'll wrap this up.
What? We're gonna be rich, guys.
Oh, let me actually get rich on another way also. Go to my Patreon. It's on my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Nice.
And Jozef, Chen, and I have a performance series for training. So it's not only instructionals, but it's how you can actually be better in tournaments. So the first DVD on it is Staying Safe on Top.
What's your Instagram?
Yeah, Dima Murovanni. Like,
Spell it.
bro, I'm so bad at spelling.
Well, spell your Instagram.
Yeah, just type DIMABJJ and you will find me.
Okay.
All right, sick. Well, thanks for listening, guys. Make
Yeah.
sure you guys check out Anaconda Fightwear for all your brace needs. If you're a little banged up in training, your knees bummed, ankles.
Massive supplements. Get your
Violent
massive
hippie.
supplements.
Massive supplements. Violent hippie. It is
Violent
honestly
hippie.
the best tasting.
Reds and greens.
Reds and greens. Yeah, it's the best. If you have
BCAAs.
tried athletic greens and then try massive supplements,
You won't go back.
You will 100% take the massive supplements every single time. Actually, more nutrient dense than AG1.
Boom.
Brought to you by Mitch Aguiar, our buddy.
Also, it's important for you guys to stay healthy long term. And to do that, you need to figure out what's going on internally. Get your blood work done with Merrick Health, code SIMPLEMAN.
Code simplemen. We
Right.
definitely know it's code simplemen. at this
Codes-
point. Yeah.
All caps, use code SIMPLEMAN, get a discount. Merrick Health, get your blood work done, and keep that cholesterol where it's supposed to be.
Sick.
Till next time, gentlemen.
Later.
See ya.